All right. Good Friday. It's Friday. Friday evening. Hope y'all had a good week. I could grab it first. Hey there, Ika. Ugh. Apologies. Took me a minute to switch scenes. I started stream and then Bear distracted me. Hey there, Moth. How's it going? Pattern Keeper's lying. We haven't stitched at all today. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. The other day, I think it was Tuesday, it was big time lying. It said I had like 300 stitches done for the day and I hadn't touched it. I was like, no, that's mean. But we're gonna work on the horses today for a bit. And we're gonna start off with some 310. Ugh, I'm so tired. I even took a nap. Not entirely by choice. I was sitting here after I ate dinner. It's about 4:30 and the intrusive sleep started getting to me. To go lay down and take a nap. I don't like this remix at all. Look. You're fine, Trico. Not too much, so my sleep schedule got messed up. Thanks, partner. Moth with the massive 57 month resub. Thank you. I'm just tired. Working overtime all week and working tomorrow, so meh. But at least we're almost done for the week. Finally. Hey there, Jay. How's it going? Starting with some 310 today. Saved it last night for today. I did not get a lot of stitches done in the last 3 days. Only like 500 between all 3 days. Hey, Drifty. It rained this afternoon, and I can't tell if it made the smokiness better or worse. It's definitely more hazy after the rain. I kind of feel like it just brought more of it down to the ground. It was definitely the worst yesterday. It's a little better today. Not a ton, but the air quality rating finally came down out of hazardous this afternoon, so progress. Yeah, we've been under air quality alert all week. I kinda like fucked up the first day. I didn't realize how bad it was, and I didn't grab a mask or anything when I went for my walk. I've been kind of paying for it for the last 2 days. My throat is big mad. That alert today, massive storm. It was glorious. I really liked that picture I took of the sun yesterday with all the smoky clouds around it. I was impressed that it came out so nice because I could not see my phone screen at all. I was literally just like pointing it up at the sun and hoping that it focused right. What are you hunt? What are you hunting? You're not taking that snake in there, are you? You don't need to take the snake into there. I've got Legs' door open tonight since he's sleeping. I get to take the air conditioning. Oh, supposed to get some rain this weekend. It's supposed to storm tonight too. Thunderstorms in the morning. Feels like every year when it's finally like art festival weekend, it's always storming lately. It's kind of a like extra bummer that it's been cooler in the last couple mornings because I can't have my windows open to let the cool air in. It's just mean. Because of the smoke. Trying to keep as much of it out as possible. Can't let it can't let it get to the kitties. This is definitely the the worst year for the wildfire smoke here. Like I thought 2023 was bad, but this is like so much worse. If it's getting under control. I have no idea. In Canada, from what I've heard around, they they cut they not only cut like budgets to the kinds of, programs and services that managed the fire control stuff, but they also like quit letting indigenous people do their like protected practices of forest cleaning and whatnot. So there's just not, it's like a culmination of changes over the years. So it's probably going to keep happening every year. But we've also got fires in a couple of states as well that are contributing, I guess. I don't know. This is the third year in a row. It's just kind of becoming a thing. I definitely learned my lesson about walking in it. Sweet. No longer without a mask. And having to remind Legs every time he leaves the house, too. I'm like, put your mask on. I feel so bad for all the feral cats out, though, and the rest of the wildlife, too. But I think our air quality tapped out around 410 yesterday. Like, that's the highest I saw it get to. It's down low 200s at this point, but that's still in the very poor category. Okay, there his. Welcome on in. How's it going? This week's Tarkov event has been kicking my booty. I didn't play today, but man, I've lost a lot of stuff this week. Definitely above my skill range a bit. The backup from Boys and the Hounds. Well, I've had Kiddo with me, and he's been doing much better than me. He actually got to extract a couple of times. I have not made it out. Oh no, I made it out one time. That's right. We made it out together one time. I think. Maybe? Did I? No. Maybe I didn't. No, he made it out one time. I didn't make it. That's right. I was close once, and I only had like a minute and a half to get out, and there were still enemies at my exit, and I couldn't get past them. But they made some updates for the weekend, so maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get something done. But Legs' sleep schedule's been screwy this week, so he hasn't been awake to play at all with us. Even today, he went to bed at like 2, and he was like, "Get me up when you get off work," and I was like, "In an hour? That's not happening." I was right. Wishful thinking, yeah. I tried to wake him up. He's like, my head hurts real bad. And I was like, yeah. Then at 5, when I got up from my nap, tried to wake him up again. Nope. That's fine, because now I get air conditioning for stream. Works for me. That was actually pretty nice in the house today, in my office anyway, for most of the day. After it rained, the sun came out, and then it got like, and it finally got warm for the day. So many fibers down here. So tomorrow I have to work 5 hours. I'm gonna try to get my butt up and start work at 5. You know how much I hate being awake at 5 a.m. So, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do it so that I can make it on time to stream, or nearly on time. Just a few minutes late. I know kiddo's gonna want to play a bunch tomorrow, so I'm trying to like make everything fit. Kind of regretting signing up for overtime for tomorrow at this point in the week, though. If you're not on time, minimum though. My supervisor begrudgingly told me about a new opening coming up for a non-production role that's more analytics based. Even though he would never want to see me leave the team, but he definitely knows I've been looking anyway. So I threw my name into the mix for that, but apparently there's a lot of interest, so I'm not like holding my breath about it. I don't even know really what the full scope of the role is, but we'll see. It's not gonna be like a raise or anything. That's unfortunate, but I wouldn't mind transferring out of a production role. Um, maybe. I don't know. Not really sure. All I know is that it's analytics. Analytic based, and I'm like, if I can have a non-production role where I just look at data all day, I am there. But we'll see. We'll see how far my reputation carries me among the management team. Also, if I can switch positions without having to interview again. Please, I'm a terrible interviewee. Same. I'm like, it's such a stupid song and dance to me. I hate the performance of it. Oh, that is not where we're going. We're too high. Kind of good at it at one point. Not really. My autism really kicks my ass, I think, when it comes to interviews. God. I still feel bad about the one interview I had at a receptionist position. They caught me like so off guard by asking me what my favorite joke is. I've never ever been asked that in an interview, and my mind erased every single joke I've ever heard. I could not think of one, not a one. And I was like, wow, they were not impressed. You could see it on their face. So they were like, well, she's not gonna fit in here. I'm like, yeah, no shit. So can I leave already? No. Who asked that? I'm like, what does that have to do with being a medical receptionist? Good grief. Thing in interviews, tell me about yourself. Yeah, I don't do it well with that one either. I'm never gonna be the personality hire, you know? The, does not do very well for me in corporate land. Because that is all personality. I had them run through, okay, what do they want to know? Run different scenarios, get a little flustered. Just tell it to stop. Straighten up. Sandy said it's her province that's on fire up in Canada. Not near her, but air quality is not great at all there. Paper's been 30 minutes late all week. What? Here, get out of there. Draconian is bad, so I couldn't understand what Bossman was saying about that either. Is that like a dialect or an accent? Draconian is like Amish English. Gotcha. Let's see. Not Bavarian, that's a whole other language altogether. This horse looks so funny right now. I thought about working on Aemir a little bit more, but decided we should just get the horses caught up. Oh my gosh, these extra little fibers tonight. Ooh, do not enjoy them. Next week, Saturday, is our retrain day. Our raid slot is towards the end of when stream usually is, so. Next Saturday, the 25th. 17th today, yeah. What do you think it was? Hey, Doomed, how's it going? Work time, staying on here though. Gotcha, gotcha. Melting from the heat today. Are you in the smoke path from the wildfires? I can't remember where you're at. Self boop for Sandy. Oh my goodness. How's it going, Sandy? 29, 84, but feels like 34, 93 from the community. Air quality still sucks, but I'm surviving. Good to hear. About the surviving, not the quality. Ours is doing a little better here. It got super hazy after it rained. You're in Western Canada. Gotcha. I definitely messed up my throat a couple days ago walking outside in the smoke. I didn't, and that wasn't even the worst day. That was the the first day. Wasn't as bad as today. Yesterday was the worst. Western Canada goes on fire sometimes. Northern Ontario. Oops, more out. Gotta get another strand. Oh, actually, I should probably not. I should probably not block off this whole bit of pin stitch areas right this second. Alright. I'm gonna get a little chunk of 310 in at the start anyway. A little over 100 stitches of it. Not bad. Next. Managed to crochet one row. My current project today, this heat is awful. I mentioned it's 28 in my house right now. We got heavy AC here. That was me for most of this week, honestly. Or maybe it was last week. I don't know. Legs worked pretty hard one of the days this week. I think it was Tuesday to clean up his room so that we could share the air conditioning, which was nice. We have two window air conditioners, one in his office and one in Kiddo's room. We had a third for the bedroom, but when we unwrapped it this year, it was full of mold, so and I haven't been able to replace it. So I've just been doing frozen water bottles behind the box fan and at night for bed. It's pretty effective. But I'm having like really bad whatever the dihydrotic eczema whatever outbreak is on my hands from them being so sweaty lately. Which is gross, but it is what it is. It's driving me up the wall. So itchy, and I'm a skin picker, so like I can't not pick at them or pop them, and that makes it worse. And like this one on my thumb here, I couldn't even see it, but it kept hurting so bad anytime anything was pushing against it, and I was like, I literally picked at it until I figured out where it was. Like I can't. This mystery pain every time something hits the spot. They were so itchy last night. I was looking at eczema creams. I was like, there's got to be something that I can get to freaking take care of this because this is the worst breakout. But then I ended up trying some of my Eucerin Ultra Healing Cream, which is just for like dry skin, really, but it did help a little bit with the itchy. Off along, yeah, that's where they are. They're like along the edge here, and here, and here, like on the sides of my thumbs. I don't usually have them on so many fingers at the same time, so it's like really throwing me off. Steroid cream for it, but I don't like to use it because of the way it sits on my skin and how it feels. Ew. Yeah, I have a big problem using lotions in general because of like the filmy feel of them that Eucerin Ultra Healing Cream that I have is not too bad. It soaks in pretty well and doesn't leave any residue, thankfully. It's the only reason I could tolerate it, but yeah. I'll also wash my hands like a ridiculous amount of times in the day, so I'm like just not in a good position at all to deal with this. One of these days I should probably actually get evaluated for OCD finally, but we'll see. That's a Gen 1 in it. Or is it 2? I don't remember where that little monkey belongs. I don't like any of the Pokemonkeys for some reason. Gen 1. Okay. Thought so. I was right. Hey, Bia, how's it going? Hi. Oh, I guess Sandy and Thea didn't. Something in your store had your allergies all fired up today? I don't know. No, I'm not there anymore. Started clearing the moment I got outside. It's wild. I almost went back to sleep after I woke up from my half-hour nap. My brain was like, no, that wasn't enough. And I made myself get up. Oh, no, 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 no. I go do stuff and get to stream. I made some chocolate cake yesterday and it's pretty heckin' tasty. Well, I had this cassette. I don't remember any of the other songs on it. Looking while I do the pixel work. Alrighty. What you working on today? I can barely hear the music. Not pickup spot, waiting time. We can do face avatars, mods for it, fixing implementations, and obs for the PingTuber plugins, how they interact. Nice. Alright, next. I suppose now that Twitch has given us the capability to have the vertical output in conjunction with the horizontal output, I should figure out how to set it up fully, finally. I hate setting up new stuff. I used to really enjoy it in the beginning. It's all exciting, and I'm like, how do I get all my things to work together now? What does that do? So, like, for mobile users, if you want it, you could have it just in, like, a vertical um, format instead of watching it, like, having to tip your phone sideways to see the whole horizontal. I guess. I don't know. It's more scroll friendly. Yeah, OBS has developed a new tick that's killing me. I was having fun building my new Doomface stuff out. Now, not so much. Oh no. For a second, I downloaded Meld to try that out because it looked really promising at the beginning, and then they added a whole fucking AI side to it, and that really turned me off. So I'm glad I didn't really enjoy it. Kind of like TikTok or Shorts, yeah. I really don't feel like my stuff lends itself well to vertical content, unfortunately. But I don't know how I'm gonna fit things. But I was reading through this stuff and it was like, if you have it in vertical and you flip your phone or your tablet or whatever, then it'll automatically expand to the full horizontal. And then if you flip back, it'll just condense it better or whatever instead of like doing the weird small horizontal. Be full screen. If I control Z to undo, it undoes the last thing I did and also has this arbitrary new default size for base avatar. Sets it to. It's very touchy sized. That sounds very obnoxious. I have no idea why it would be doing that. What is that square? Oh, okay. What am I doing today? Critical stuff seems like it'll eat some more processor. I'm not sure I can handle that with the games I play unless I end up double boxing. I think it said it puts the weight on your GPU. But I'm really not sure because you have to use ATEM, or I think it's ATEM plugin in OBS, which I've had before when I was thinking about um, dual streaming on TikTok, but I never successfully set it up properly. Any of it. I don't think I'll be enabling the 2K feature that they've got out because I don't need to stream that high def. Any kind of acceleration, like I tend to run my CPU and GPU load balance fairly well, tend to be pretty close. Under usage a lot of time, stuff like Witchfire, Night Rain. You're gonna have the extra load to basically be dual casting. Gotcha. OBS uses around 22 to 24% of my CPU while it's running. according to its little stats. But I'm not big gaming. I don't know what it does when I play Tarkov. This horse has so many colors in it compared to the others. In that song. Meatloaf. I really only know Meatloaf from Rocky Horror. Like, obviously, I know this song, but I never really sought out his music. I never saw Fight Club. It's kind of on a list that I probably will never watch, honestly. Which I know is like a whole thing because people like it so much. And probably misunderstand the point of it from the gist I've gotten, but he said, I have such a problem with certain things that are like classics or like have a huge everybody's like, oh, you have to watch it. Then like my freaking demand avoidance kicks in and I'm like, no, no, thank you. No, I'm not gonna do that. Which is why I'm always late to everything. Okay, my move's so funny. I didn't know that Meatloaf was in it though. Sunday. Yeah, I know. Was it Edward Norton and Brad Pitt? Mm, I don't know about Carter, isn't it? Did I start with those ones or did I leave them? Okay. Yeah, middle of nowhere reading. Bad reception? I'm not. Welcome home. How's the smoke level around you today? Pretty okay. That's good. Wouldn't know there was smoke. Indeed. There's a whole Steam section today in the store of games made in Sweden that are on sale. It's like, what a funny category to have. Should I get offended or not? I'm like, is this targeted? I feel like this is being targeted to me. What are you trying to say, Steve? There's a new friend slot game that came out yesterday called Funnel Runners, which, like, honestly has some really interesting bones to it. Um, I'm so conflicted about whether I actually would want to play it or not. I probably don't want to play it, but it's fascinating to me. It's like one of those, so you load in a van, and then you've got to like figure out what's wrong with the van and go find the parts to fix the van around the map, but there's like tornadoes and lightning strikes that cause fire and down power lines, and the tornadoes actually like destroy the buildings around you and could suck you up. Like it's the graphics are pretty wild and it sounds so realistic. And you've also got to fill other like mission objectives before you leave or you get consequences. It's kind of like Lethal Company, but with weather-based events. Stranded not go like as far as I wanted it to at all. Alright, I'm gonna finish a few stitches down here. Hello? What? Yeah? Is it Trico Steep stream time? Hmm? Yeah? Where do these stitches go? It's the good question. Um, start this one. Ouch. I had the 817 land. Oh, Pachirisu. Squirrel. Yeah. Horsey, horsey, horsey. Around 5%. Back under Flareon. Nice. Yeah, it's just the lighting. It looks darker. It is a nice red, though. Is that the bottom of the piece or just the bottom of that page? I don't remember. There's another one below it. Bottom of page. Got 1,463 left to 817. Easy. Streaking. Yeah, I was so annoyed at myself for not getting framed earlier today. But at least I managed to get it. I would have been more upset if I had missed it, even though I knew which franchise it was. I did, but like I knew what well it was at 2, just not the freaking title of it. Evie and the rainbow at the bottom. Yeah. Well, that part. Evie's at the bottom center. I thought it was like one of the Mandalorian based movies at 2, though. And then at 3, I knew it was one of the Rays. And I knew it wasn't the first one, but I couldn't remember the names. It's frustrating. Oh, okay, I see. So still 2.25 pages to go. Not bad. Not bad. Are you gonna save middle Eevee for last? Haven't decided. Fair. Oh, no, if I know this song. Not saving eyes for last solo, just it was just so confetti heavy I'd never finish. Yeah, it's Roxette. Joyride. It's just one stitch off camera, no worries. Heard it multiple times during my early years. I went to a hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name first. Sounded kind of similar to that, but it's not what it is. Next. 4-1. Oh, I should change out my needles. Just being stubborn about it again. My stitch count this month is it's pretty sad. Yeah, the stitch streak is still going though. So there's that. I'm gonna blame confetti and heat for the slowdown this month. Bill Singer and Redneck actually competed in Melody Festival some years ago. Rednecks. I don't know what that is. Oh, the band. It's just Cotton Eye Joe in my brain. I don't care who sings it. Typed it and switched on me. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cornavine. But yeah, we're only at like 4,800 stitches for the month so far. Probably less on this piece. I think that's counting the Ghost Army stitches I did. Which also wasn't a lot, but I did work on it one day. Where are we at? We are at 4,392 on this piece for the month. Couple weeks to go, but we are on day 198 of stitching. Whittling away at these smaller colors so that I can then attack a bigger color again. Getting closer. I think we've got... Oh, that's a sneaky little purple stitch right there. I think that's 550. I got like 4 small colors before I can do a big color again. You good? What just happened? What the heck? Sounded like she fell off of something, but she was on the floor. I think she just got up quickly. I don't know who turned this into a violent song or how it spread so quickly in elementary school. Oh, how we all learned trends back then. Back in Army, absolutely. Definitely felt so much easier. Nostalgia likes to put a hazy, happy lens on things, though. There are definitely aspects I wouldn't want to relive again in my life. A lot I have no desire to relive. Yeah. I could go back and tell my first husband no when he proposed. I would do that in a heartbeat. Fair. Good always bad for you. That's good. Someone had a good childhood. Incredible. '90s kid, you know. Go back, not be driving, do my accent, that would be nice. Childhood was fine, my teen years not so much. More in the early adult. Downhill for me the day I graduated school. I feel like college was actually probably some of the best time for me, but I would skip college if I went back. Time was between 15 and 20 around there. Horse. Pattern Keeper was big lying again today. Not as bad as Tuesday. Tuesday it was like wildly lying. Said like 300 stitches done or something when I sat down to stitch. And I was like, what do you mean? Today it was at 86 when we started. Not actually accomplished the full amount. Not quite as good as it looks. But things are filling in, so I will take it. Just wondering if Oz didn't say anything. How long are we in? Almost 2 hours. 290-ish stitches. It's not the worst, though we did have the nice 310 lead to start. I don't know how big this horse is. Like how much body it has left to it. It doesn't really matter because there's more horses on the way. Papers are there. Alright, Ika, have a good shift. Catch you next time. Oh my goodness, a Nidoran! Holy cannoli! Never thought we'd see one of those again. This is not that song. Didn't know that that song sampled whatever this song is. Doing this. Hotel room. Stones for the last evolution. Dang. So close, yet so far. No, brain, we're putting this away. We are putting this color away. We're getting a different color out. Put this away. I'm getting distracted by the song. Which horse is this? The side-eye horse? It is. Alright, so we get nearly its whole body. And our first, like, full body soldier. There are 4 more horses after this one. Oh! My knee has been so snapping this week. Like a weird snapping noise that doesn't usually make, especially when I'm walking down the stairs. Like, stop. What, bear? You having a good time in your chair? Huh? Yeah? Yeah? Tell me more about it. Are you too chilly? Hmm? Did you get chilly enough? Yeah? Oh. Okay. Is it painful? A little. No more than usual. Probably had a ligament or something that slipped a little bit out of line, so it's just like not quite where it should be. There. I'm not gonna come pet you on the chair. What? What? Fine. I'm not following you anywhere. I'm stitching. I'm gonna lay down on that chair so cozy again. Fine. It is 5:50. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. One little stitch of 5:50. You know what? We just listened to this on Monday, and I don't think I want to listen to it again right now. It's just one stitch of purple. There's two. I don't know if I'll. Yes, I should probably do both. Might as well. Okay. Stick to this. And a couple more colors, and then a big color. Should I do things around the ear first, though, before big color? Probably. Dang it. How much little confetti around? Just want to fill the horse in. So, yeah. So many stones for the evolutions. Crumbles. I'm just trying to find him wild. They're doing a Pokemon Go event right now where they've got all the Pikachu versions out. So I've picked up, I think, a couple that I hadn't ever gotten before. But I haven't seen the newest ones yet. I have like 94 Pikachus in Pokemon Go in my collection. They're my Pikachus. They're all mine. Yikes. Come on. The same with Eevee. Safe, leave me alone. What's that? Oh, Squawkabilly. That one doesn't evolve, does it? Do you? Do you evolve? Right in my Pokeball. No, you don't. I will. Hey, thanks, partner. Wing with the giant 52-month restreak. Resub. Thank you so much. How's it going? There are like 2 or 3 shadows of Pikachus on the radar that I don't have. Driving me bonkers. There's a Dynamax Eevee raid going on. Pikachu event end already? Oh, I have 81. 81 little Pikachus. We've got the little snowman. Cutie. The steampunk Pikachu. This one's got balloons. I've got a couple different balloon ones. Of course, the party hat. And another Christmas one. And this, whatever this hat was. And this was a Halloween one. I think those are all the same, yeah. Whatever this jacket was. Oh, that's that same Christmas one. A birthday cake hat. Bow tie. Some flower crowns. Purple hat. I think that was a New Year's one. Classic Santa hat. the Explorer Pikachu with the little Whalmer backpack thing or keychain. I don't know, so stinking cute. This was 5-year balloons. You can't see it though. It has a number 5 in the balloons. Um, classic hat. The Mimikyu costume, also good. Love it. This costume hat. And this costume hat. And this costume hat. And this one. A little flower hat. Snow cap. Detective hat. Detective Pikachu. Shiny. Here's the witch hat. This hat. I don't know what that was for. Some kind of collab. The sunny hat with the shades. And then the classic Ash hat. That one I evolved into a Raichu. Any? I haven't evolved some of them into Raichus that can be. A lot of them can't be evolved. I don't want to hatchinate right now. Leave me alone. Go away, Froakie. I'll do the Dynamax bunny thing. Too many Pikachus, had to delete. I delete other things and keep my Pikachus. Though I have a ridiculously large storage bin at this point. Time. Well, I guess it's not too ridiculous. I can hold 775 Pokemon though. I'm at 692. But currently there's one out with like a like a Leatherman jacket, like a sporty kind of jacket, and I don't remember what the other version one I'm missing is. I saw them in raids the last couple days, but haven't seen them in the wild. Is this where this goes? I don't think so. No, it goes over here. Oh man. Why did I decide to work tomorrow? I know it's because I need the money, but ugh, man, hate it. all 10 hours of overtime this week. Now, initially, it was told that we'd have 15, so I did get saved 5 hours. A little irritated about having gyms on either side of my house. Out of reach for both to live in the middle. Okay, all of those ear colors are out of the way of any of our big colors, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much right this second. Like I should fill them in, but I'll get to them. Because they go up into the flame. I don't want to get that distracted. I have 3 Pokestops that I can reach from my house, depending where I'm at in the house. One of them's kind of picky, but my bag's always full, so that's my problem. I can't spin any Pokestops because I have too much crap. I've deleted so many Pokeballs. But they keep rewarding me so many. I like actively have so many rewards that I haven't accepted because it's just more stuff, more balls and things, and I don't want to trying to reduce my storage, not add to it. Never enough space, as they intend. What is that? Weird little fiber. Oh my gosh, I've had this song stuck in my head today. I was so surprised that I got Sleepless in Seattle at 2 on Framed the other day. And it was by such a random, like, thing because I've never seen Sleepless in Seattle. Um, there's a TikToker that I see from time to time who moved to Seattle a few months ago and like went to that fish market and made like a big or the comments made a big deal about that fish that's on that market. That's what I recognized. And I was like, so that's Seattle. It looks like 90s-ish. I wonder. And it was. I'm like, so, how random of an association. Street smarts. I guess that fish sign is like a thing if it's still there after all this time. It's like a Seattle staple. 'Bibarel. Oi. One, two, three, four. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, eyeballs. Come on. It's the ambivalence that goes along with it, you know? It's just throwing the Pokeballs at everything. If it hits, it hits. If not, well, still try again on the next one. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Fill color time. Woohoo. Yeah. What? What? What are you saying about that? You telling chat about it? You so happy? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Really? What else happened, huh? Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Anything else? Oh, okay. Fair girls. Just saying all about it, huh? I don't know what kind of mood she's in. Not really sure what energy she's putting off right now. Seems bothered by something. I just don't know what. Is it too chilly? Are you too chilly? You can go into the living room. It's hot out there. I'm not gonna go in there and pet you on the chair. I'm busy. And you have food. Your dinner's out there. You go eat. What? Yeah. Bear, bear, bear. For 1% of the spawnable decks. Nice. Stitch was trying to be so weirdly bouncy. Horse. Of course. Does not really have an eyeball. Typical. Chansey, Jedwin. This song is so ridiculous. I don't think we're a good match. I don't know. I just think we're like different people. Yeah, but what about that one movie that we like? Right? Right? Claudia Strauss. At least you can acknowledge that, like, it is over. This song always makes me think of a Lifetime movie that Kirsten Dunst was in. Must have missed it. Yeah, it was called 15 and Pregnant. Came out in 1998. Yeah. Prime Lifetime movie era. Stranded. Next. Ooh, 489,000. I didn't know we were that close. Wasn't paying attention. Inching closer to 500,000. I don't think I've ever like fully listened to the lyrics of this song. Not consciously anyway. Sound kind of C. Oh, nothing down here. Vibe switch. Ugh. Why did my head start to hurt after I got up? It was absolutely fine sitting here. This is finally a decent stitching night this week. Jeez. Getting close to the end though already. Fortunate because I'm still pretty locked in. Positive thinking, except for the time left today. Can't tell if this horse looks good or creepy. The neck is interesting. I like the way that this shadow is hitting, is making this side of the neck just look flat. So it kind of looks skeletal almost. I don't know. It's weird. Probably look better farther away. Didn't think of it until you said it. Whoops. I had such a hard time when I was younger understanding what they said with exit light, enter night. I could not figure out what they were saying for the longest time. This is gonna be stuck in my head now as 80s my system. What is big stretching from the treacle? Snover. What's up, treacle? What? You have a good nap? Good little nap? What? I gotta finish stitching. I don't have that long left. Goodness. Can't unhear canon in D from this. Oh, it's just like overlaid on top of it, basically, but we did. We knocked out a bunch on the horse today. I'm very pleased. Like, pretty much this whole gap section here is 310 still, and it wraps down here, but then there's some 371 mixed in here and down here with the 310. Might have started watching Room. I figured you were watching something. There are 3 colors in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches that are left around this ear. They all go like up into the flame. It's kind of annoying. There's a couple small colors here. So we got 2 stitches. Lots of small colors there. Oh my goodness. I'm going to stay focused on stitching. I'm so locked in right now, I'm kind of annoyed that I have to stop. But if I'm gonna have any chance at actually successfully getting up to start work at 5 tomorrow, I do have to pull myself away. I think the neck will probably balance itself out when we get the rest of like the mane and the body and the soldier on it. Probably. If not, oh well. It's not a big deal. Alright, let's get our numbers in here. 489, 188, 536 stitches today. Holy. It's like our second highest stitch count for the month. What the heck? Both of our highest stitches have been on Fridays. What's up with that? Last one was Friday the 3rd. Oh, right. I got to stitch during the day on that day, didn't I? So this is extra good for only having stream time to stitch. Okay. So I will hopefully be here just a few minutes after normal time tomorrow. If not, it'll start around 11-ish. But I'm getting out of here for the night. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me as always. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I'll be back tomorrow for more stitching shenanigans. Have a good rest of your evening. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.